everybody, GamerPenny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play. And we are headed to finish off the last quest in this zone, I believe. Is that a dragon? Like, is this a bones of a dragon? I don't know. I love that we're flying in this thing, by the way. What is that? Why are those red? There's such a new perspective now that we're flying. That has to be a dragon. We're down here. Where? Under here? Aha, here you are. Alright, let's talk to him. It seems the avis has fled to the northwest into Dragon Spit. We'll block the exits and corner it. You get in there and help finish it off. Where? Oh my god, the egg flies. You guys, this is the greatest development that I've ever seen in my life. The egg flies. Alright. Aha! We found you, big old dragon. Vengeful Avis. Let's kill him. Let's get him down. This is, as soon as we finish this quest chain, we're going to be moving on to the next zone. Unless it opens up another quest chain. Excuse me. Alright, we're on our chair. Look at our new boots. I really like our new boots. They're thigh high. Oh, whoop, whoop. Here we are. Right, we killed him. Did you slay it? We did. Marvelous. Good work. Very good indeed. But, did you notice anything about the avis? It's just I got to thinking while you were slaying it. Is it true what they say? Did it speak? They say the avis are what become of men, heretics who drink dragon blood. But what could make a man... Master Santrilmo? Yes. Good work, Vesper. We will collect the body of the beast. You should return to Dominac and report our success. Alright, we're on our airman now. Okay. I don't know how long this quest line goes on for, but I'm really excited to go to the Dravanian Forelands. We've got so much to look forward to in Heavensward, and there's going to be a point in Heavensward where we get to a part where I've not played it before. Because I quit playing before Heavensward was done, basically. So there's going to be a lot that I just don't know. Ah, back already. Things are proceeding swimmingly, it seems. But you look somehow troubled. What happened? The avis was sad. I suppose it's not surprising that he might say something like that. Santrilmo was born into nobility. He knows all too well the pain of losing honor and status. But that's all in the past now. I only hope that this experience might steel his resolve. He's got another dang quest for us. Ah, it is good to see you. The corpse of the avis you slew is being put into position right now to attract a great dragon for us to slay. However, I'm concerned about Santrilmo. I can't say his name anytime. He seems even more morose than his normal grim self. I want to help him, but perhaps because I'm his commanding officer, he really doesn't want to talk to me about it. Do you think you might be able to talk to him for me? The two of you have been through quite a few battles together now. He might be more inclined to share his troubles with you. He's to the north of the camp. Preparations for the next step of the plan should all be finished by now, so he'll just be waiting for you there. Okay. Where is he? Hello, we're here. Well met, friend. As you can see, the avis's body has been laid out in plain sight, but none of the horde have shown any interest in the thing. Me? Something I want to talk about? No, not really. Though spending all day keeping vigil over Dravanian corpses leads one to thinking about these creatures more than one might expect. All things considered, this avis was quite a high-ranking creature of the horde. I've no doubt that whatever comes to collect its body will be quite a mighty dragon indeed. They're wise and intelligent creatures, and they won't be tricked easily. I've taken a great deal of care with the preparations, but still no dragon comes. Do you think you might take a look at the avis for me? Just to make sure there's nothing out of the ordinary, something I might have missed. Sure. Okay. Did we find something? Nothing out of the ordinary? Well, if it looks good to you, then I'm satisfied. It was just a matter... It must just be a matter of time. If it's all the same to you, would you mind waiting with us for the dragon to show itself? Alright, we're sitting here waiting for the dragon. Vengeful Wyvern. I've been poisoned. Did you guys want to help slay this at all, or you're just gonna leave it up to me? I mean, I can do it, no problem. I was just wondering if you guys wanted to be a part of it. Alright. A Wyvern. I've only heard stories about them. An ancient creature that once soared effortlessly through the clouds. Most go their whole lives without ever seeing one of these legendary beasts. I should take a minute to check his body before we take it back to camp. You go back to the convictory and report to Dominic. We'll handle getting the dragon's bodies back to the camp. On our egg, we're flying on our egg. I love it. I love it so much. I did not know this was a flying mount. Hey, Dominic. That certainly took longer than I expected. Did the plan work? Tell me everything that happened. It worked. A Wyvern? You slew a Wyvern? I have no words to express my gratitude. Thank you for your help. Santrilmo should be back by now. Could you do me one more favor and make sure he's made it here safely? Yes. There he is. Ah, you've reported back to Dominic already? We just got back moments ago. We were just about to start examining this beast. Would you be so kind as to lend a hand? You may as well start with the leg. It's as good a place as any. Wyvern leg. You find a Tulahan scale and a Wadget scale in the Wyvern's claws. You finished already? Did you find anything interesting? A scale from the Tulahan and one from the Wadget, both in the claws of the Wyvern. This mighty creature carried away their bodies and kept mementos in memory of its fallen comrades. These creatures know each other, recognize each other, mourn for each other, that even Dravanians would show such concern for each other. I grew up depending on my status and nobility. I led such an easy life that, when my house fell, when I was betrayed by those I trusted, I blamed everyone around me. In retrospect, I should have blamed myself. It's my own fault that I was abandoned by those I served and those who served me. Santrilmo, why do you think I'm still here, serving you? Your house may well have been disgraced, but I serve you, not your house. I fully intend to remain your loyal servant to the end. I think, if anything, you are too loyal, but I still greatly appreciate it. I came here looking for a place to die. Perhaps now is a good time to let the old, bitter me die, to let go of all that hatred. From now on, I want to live, not for social status or nobility, but to protect those close to me, to protect my friends, to protect the people of Ishgard. I shall travel to my family's graves and swear an oath to protect those I care about. I've not yet been to their graves. I've been too ashamed to show my face. But if even the Dravanians can mourn their dead properly, then I think I should find it within myself to do the same. Aww. Alright, let's turn this into Dominic. You seem pleased with yourself. Did something happen with Santrumal? I see. Thank you. I, too, owe you my thanks. Thank you not just for the inspiration you provided Santrumal, but for the invaluable assistance you provided in helping my plan come to fruition. If things continue to progress this well, we may catch ourselves a dragon yet greater still than this Wyvern. A great accomplishment like that would serve Sir Amaric's cause well, and that's not all. Young though he may be, Santrumal has achieved truly courageous feats of combat, and it's opened a world of opportunity for himself. When other young men hear of his exploits, they'll be eager to rally to Amaric's cause and fight under his banner. If anything, I'd like nothing more than to recruit you, but somehow I get the feeling that you're not the kind to settle down in one place, much less somewhere as remote and isolated as the Convictory. Still, I hope that you'll continue to lend us your strength from time to time. Yay! Okay. Now, where do we want to go? We need to go here. Right? Yeah. Tailfeather. Right? No. Journey to the Dravanian Forelands. Yeah, we want to go there. Okay. So we're gonna fly up to here. Go to the Forelands. And then we should be good. Cross over. First, I'm going to get rid of these. Unclear motives right here. Just because we'll get to those eventually, but for right now, we're gonna do these. The main story quest. Whoops. Let's see here. Reposition my leg. There we go. I have the worst posture when I sit at the computer. I sit with one leg beneath me.
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Al, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind.
Ooh.
To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
Cool. I don't remember this zone. Well, there's an Aether right up there that I would like to get before anything. Level 52. A wild chocobo. Alright, let's talk to Ysayle. Now we stand on the threshold of Dravania. The path to Som-Al will take us far to the west, beyond the embrace of the forest branches. It will be a long and demanding journey. Might I suggest that we take our rest at the village up ahead and see that we are properly provisioned. There is a village here, but I thought these lands the sole domain of dragonkind. Why would anyone choose to live in so perilous a place? The wild chocobos. Tailfeather was built by hunters who make their living capturing and selling the beasts. Their leader, Markachamp, is an acquaintance of mine. Being a gregarious sort, he will no doubt welcome our arrival, and he will also possess more recent knowledge of the road we seek to travel. I trust there are no objections. Only to this ceaseless chatter. If we are to meet this acquaintance of yours, let us do so before Ishgard burns. Damn, Estinian, you got attitude. We can see Wing Sauce's nice blue. He's beautiful. Let's see if we can hop on him. Nope, we're gonna hop on this. And we know flying here. We had flying for a little bit. But not no more. Bow, bow. Alright, let's go to Tailfeather. Oh, I kind of remember this zone. I think I sped through this zone. I didn't do any of the side quests at all. At least this area. When I played through Heavensward the first time, I just literally wanted to get through it. And we're not going to do that this time. Okay. Got that porter. Let's attune to the aetheryte. And then I saw an aether current right there. Let's get this aether current. Oh my god, look at that little chocobo and an egg. Adorable. Alright, and then I think we go in here. Markachamp. Well, tan my hide and call me Leatherface. We have visitors. Oh ho, and if it ain't the lovely Ysayle, it's been too long, girl. That it has, Markachamp, that it has. My companions and I are on a pilgrimage to Sohm Al. Might we stay in Tailfeather a while and prepare for the next leg of our journey? Of course, of course. Stay as long as you like. In fact, I wouldn't suggest leaving the forest at all. The dragons have been absolutely bleeding murderous of late. Forgive me, sir, but I am not sure I understand. Do the dragons not bother you here in the forest? Bother us? Did Ysayle not explain things to you, boy? You've seen them towering column trees all about, haven't you? If you were flying above the canopy, you'd barely be able to see the ground. And as you'd expect, the local wildlife's canny enough to stay hidden beneath the leaves, which is why the dragons do their hunting elsewhere, and we can do ours in peace. I see. Thank you for the explanation. You're welcome. Now, I know it won't stop you sail here, but dragons ain't the only thing you'll need to keep an eye out for, especially if you're set on heading west. Alright, and we're not going to be able to wear any of these, but I'm going to get the Rogue Ninja one complete. Okay. Worse than dragons. And this will give us one that we can wear here. Holy Rainbow Shirt of Casting. I dare say you're wondering what could possibly be worse than dragons, eh? Well, I'll tell you. The bloody Nath. They're what you might get if you crossed an antling with a megalocrab and taught the thing how to walk on 2 legs. They never used to stray far from their hives out of the fear of dragons, but they've gotten a lot more aggressive of late, sending out war parties for malms in all directions. They've even taken to harassing the Dravanians in their own lairs, if you can believe it. And when they venture into the forest, which is more and more, by the way, they certainly ain't afraid to come after my lot. Can only imagine how much worse it'd be closer to the Nass home territory. Okay. And then, what is this quest that you have? To get an Aether, so we'll do that. I see you've been making the rounds, getting to know the hunters in these parts. Well, how'd you like to help a real hunter? I'm overseeing 3 camps set up to the east, but the lazy sods ain't sent me a report in over a fortnight, and I'm too bleeding busy to be playing messenger. You look right fierce enough to get the information out of him. It's a simple job that'll earn you some coin. Can't rightly say no to that. If that tickles your fancy, then you'll need to talk to the leaders of each camp. Leonov, Ganneret, and Amibert. Hear what they have to say and get back to me when you're done. Okay. Let's talk to Ysael. Twould seem that much has changed in Dravania. The Nath were not wont to cause such strife when I lived here. You lived here in Dravania? Aye, 'twas in the time following the calamity. My family was dead, my home was gone, and I had fled from the bitter cold into these lands. I knew not the paths of the forest then, and wandered out from under the protection of its boughs. That was when I chanced upon Hresvelger. He had descended from his mountain lair to hunt for food. My exhausted mind could not contend with the sight of the majestic worm, nor the vision of the past that his presence visited upon me. Thankfully, Markachamp found my unconscious form at the edge of the trees and nursed me back to health, and in Tailfeather I remained for some time. Hence your familiarity with the locals, but I interrupted you. You were saying these Nath were once a peaceful people. Peaceful would not be the most fitting description. They are a fiercely territorial tribe, and any who intrude upon their domain are attacked without hesitation or quarter. Outside the borders of their homeland, however, they were rarely hostile. Indeed, we were even able to trade with them on occasion. They have changed then. What of it? We have not the time to creep through the underbrush on some roundabout route. Say we make straight for Som-Al and crush any unruly insect we meet underfoot. Damn, Estinian. A more direct path, then. Very well. Let us first follow the trail west out of the forest and make for the statue of the Stained One. From there, we should have a fair view of the road that leads to Som-Al. Shall we? Okay. Looks like there's a couple of quests out here that we can pick up. Vergumeow. Chocobo hunting isn't as easy as it looks. These birds are too clever by half. I've designed some new traps, though, and I set up around Tailfeather a few days ago. Might be about time to check them. Think you could do that for me? There are 2 of them, one upstream at the Wilhelm River, and one out to the east of Tailfeather. All you really need to do is head out there and see if they've caught anything. Okay. Kester Ironheart. Well, paint me yellow and call me a chocobo. That's Millis' sightseeing log you've got there. Yes. Ahem, forgive me, I got carried away for a moment. I am Kester Ironheart, cousin to Milith and an explorer of sorts. Like most of my extended family. When last I spoke with Millis, she told me of an adventurer with a keen case of wanderlust, an adventurer that I know now to be you. What say you lend me your log for a moment? Don't worry, I won't eat it or anything. We're gonna get some new sights. There, and yes, there. That should do it, I reckon. It's no secret that Ishgard is home to some of the most remarkable sights in our realm. Mind you, I've not seen them all myself, but I certainly know where they might be found. And now, so do you. Thanks to the notes and rumors I've seen fit to jot down in your sightseeing log. Yes, scores of stunning vistas are just waiting to be discovered. Your legs will not carry you to all of them, though. Should you find a particular spot out of reach, you might consider taking to the skies atop a black-feathered bird. Oh ho, but if I were to say more, I would be robbing you of the joy of discovering these spectacular views for yourself. Godspeed, my fellow explorer. May this moment mark the beginning of your tour of wonder. Sightseeing log expanded. Alright, cool. We got one more down here. Lupard. Alright. Well, if it isn't the famed Vesper everyone's been going on about, word travels fast in a camp this small. Say, could you lend me your ear for a bit? Thanks for keeping this lonely hunter company. Any road, since you're new around here, I thought you might want to know about this place and its denizens. You see, the hunters of Tailfeather make their way by catching the wild chocobos wandering around these forests and selling them to the renowned Ishgardian trainers. You might think us hunters have the easy end of the deal, but you change your mind quick enough the first time a dragon breathes down your neck. Add that to all the other hungry beasts looking for an easy meal, and you'd be right to doubt the sanity of this whole camp. That's why most hunters of the Dravanian Forelands are either them that are just trying to escape their pitiful lives back home, or them that are crazy enough to get enjoyment from risking their necks every day. Of course, you can't forget those that are just here for a quick bucketful of gill, chasing the golden chocobo, so to speak. The promise of riches bring new blood from all over Eorzea. Ain't that right, Kianta? You got that right. I'm here to beg myself the biggest chocobo Eorzea has ever seen. Thing is, chocobo hunting's generally done in pairs, and Kianta here, having never trapped an animal herself, is in need of a partner. I know you've got some experience hunting all manner of beasts, so I'm asking you to help her out until I find someone suitable. I can't thank you enough, Vesper. Kianta's got some ideas for her first hunt. Speak to her and she'll tell you all about them. Alright. Okay, let's talk to Kianta. Finally, a partner. Now we can be real hunters. Let's not keep these birds waiting. This hunt will be simple. All we have to do is lure a chocobo out with these gishel greens. There's only one problem. Wild chocobos have a keen sense of smell and won't come near a trap if they catch even a whiff of a hunter's scent. But fret not, for I have a plan. Just the other day I came across some mushrooms whose reek I can still smell. If we use them to hide our scent, those chocobos will be none the wiser. I'll take care of arranging the gishel greens for the trap, and I need my partner, that's you, to go and pick the pungent fungus for me. It seems the hunters call the mushroom Chandler's Wick, and about 5 or so should do the trick. Just head out east of Tailfeather for a bit and use your nose to guide you the rest of the way. Alright. So we've got tons of quests that we're going to do. Well, tons being 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's this one? Proceed to the stained one. Up here. Alright, well, we're not in a rush to do that, even though it does give us a new little outfit. Clever chicks. Investigate the traps. Haha, I see it. Where's Wing Sauce? Did he go away? Kawaii! Hello, Wing Sauce. Alright, there's nothing here, no doubt. The trap has not been sprung, but neither do you see any bait. Oh, they took the bait. Alright. Get down here to... or up here, I guess, to this one. Can I not get up here? I feel like I should be able to jump up here. I guess not. How do we get up here then? Around? Right here, maybe? There we go. I feel like you should have been able to jump up there, but that's okay. Alright, what is this? Some bad news. Leonulf. Aye, things are going well enough. Been running into a bit of trouble with those giant bugs in these woods, though. Okay. And then we can go... Man, I wish we could fly with the egg. That was so great when we could do that. What's this? I want to be the hunter. Chandler's Wick. Okay, we're getting the mushrooms from here. We got 2, but we need 5. Where's some more? It says that they're all down here. Maybe if we go up here somehow. Can we get up there? No. Maybe up one more? No, I'm not fighting that chocobo. I refuse to fight chocobos. Unless the quest calls for it. Leave me alone, all you fleas. Ah, there they are. Alright. Kill these 2 fleas because I'm not fighting that one chocobo. They should have known people did not want to fight a chocobo. It's getting awfully close. Alright, get this guy down. They're level 52. We're 54, so we're still like 2 levels over. Which is fine. And get these Chandler's wicks. There's only 2 here. We need 1 more somewhere. Where's this? Where's the last one? Over here. Okay. I got my MMOs mixed up. I thought when there's fall damage, I thought there was fall damage in the Secret World Legends. But there's no fall damage there, and there's fall damage here. So I figure I'm not quite remembering which MMO has fall damage and which one doesn't. All I know is WoW does. Because I have died multiple times to fall damage in WoW. Alright, we'll turn this one on, and then I think we'll call it an episode. Alright, Kianta. Say nothing, partner. Judging by your charming odor, you've already picked the mushrooms we need. Right here. Yes, these are the... My God, the stench is even worse up close. Here, I'll put them in my bag before the whole camp retches. Alright, partner, looks like I have the enviable job of mixing these mushrooms with the Gishel greens. Say, why don't you tell Lupard what a good team we make? Hey, Lupard. What in the 7 hell she'd have you do? She's gonna mask your scent with that? Can't say anything about how wise that plan is, but it sure is interesting. As I'm sure you've gathered from the tail and ears, Kianta's a Mikote, and hunting's in their blood. Could be this plan might actually work. Any road, it seems you two are getting along better than I could have hoped. Keep on with her, and I'll keep asking around for anyone lacking a partner. Okay. Let's pick up the next one. Oh. Oh, but no boots that we're going to... Okay. Vesper, the whole camp's in a hubbub. Seems a lone chocobo has been sighted wandering around not too far south, waiting for a pair of hunters to come snatch it up. An easy target will make a perfect first hunt for Chianta. Now don't go thinking this bird will just walk into your traps. Chianta's still as green as they come. Go with her and lend a hand before she misses out on her first catch. You heard, Loopbird. What are you waiting for, partner? That chocobo's not going to catch itself. Ah, wait, before I forget. Aha! This is a special mixture I made out of those mushrooms and some gishel greens. Fragrant, aren't they? That chocobo we're aiming to nab's been sighted to the south, which means plenty of hunters that think they're clever set up traps there. Lucky for us, though, I've thought one step ahead. You see, so many hunters have been down south, their scent will be as plain to the bird as the mushrooms is to us. Now, if I was a chocobo, I'd steer well clear of that place. I might even be inclined to take a slightly more dangerous route, so as to not run into any hunters. Now, if my instincts are right, that chocobo will go right through Bandersnatch territory. That's why we gotta set up our traps to the north. Brilliant idea, ain't it? What's that? Don't tell me you're scared of a big bad Bandersnatches. Just tread lightly and we'll both come back with a new chocobo. Here, let's divide up the greens and get to setting our traps. Once everything's set up, let's meet at the hunter's camp to the north. Good luck, partner. Alright. Well, we'll go do that in the next episode. So for right now, we are going to go ahead and end the episode here. Guys, I want to thank you so much for all your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.